Hello, Katybug Crafters. These are the cards that we're going to make today. They're the ones that came with my first batch of kits. I still have some left if you're interested. Please contact me if you want to make these. So let's get started. When they come to you, they're going to be in their own packages. To just do one at a time, the only materials you're going to need is really just white glue. Elmer's glue works fine. That's what I used actually when I made these. If you've got some dimensionals or some foam tape, it adds a little pop, but if you don't, that's okay too. So let's get these out of the way and we'll start our first card. This one. And I'm gonna just go ahead and dump out all my materials. The card comes with your own envelope as well, so I'm just gonna fold it in half. Your hello is a sticker, so I'm gonna just kind of peel the backing off. A lot of your inside, some of the inside shapes kind of stuck, but when you peel the backing off, a lot of that will come off. If it doesn't, then you can always go in with the back of a pen cap, or I've got a pokey tool. And that sticks right to there. Oh, actually, you know what? One other supply that you're gonna need that I forgot is Scotch tape. So hold that thought, I'll be right back and I'm gonna grab it. I did use tape for this because of the texture of from the embossing folder. But again, this is a spot where if you have foam tape or dimensionals, that works too. But I just used rolls of Scotch tape. You're also gonna need scissors. So here we're gonna make this banner part, and I'm gonna do my best to try to guess the middle. You can fold it in half if you want an actual representation of where the middle is, and that's where I'm gonna make my snip. And then I'm gonna cut diagonals in from the sides to match that. I do have an amazing tool called the Tailored Tag Punch that is a Stampin' Up! Product that I sell if you're interested, that really, really makes these pretty easy. For the gold, I'm just gonna cut one way. I'm going to glue this to this. These papers, most of them do have two sides, so if you choose, if you think you like one side over the other side, that's fine. Use whatever you like. This is your card. And this is where I am going to choose to use my dimensionals on the back of this banner. There's another one. And I'm going to glue this. You only need glue on the side that's sticking to the banner. Oh, Nelly, that's a lot. Sometimes I also spread it with my finger. You'll need to do this. Or you might need to do this another place too. I'm gonna stick that right there. And my gem is also a little sticker. I'm gonna stick that on right there. And that's your first card. This card now, which is this one right here. Again, for scraps, you're just going to dump everything out. Gonna get situated. I got my envelope, so it's ready to send. Gonna fold this in half. And I'm gonna kind of arrange things. So for this one, the white goes on the black like so, and then the black goes on the white. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue these pieces. If you're using glue, if you have the Tombow multi-purpose glue, it's a really, really sticky, amazing glue. I just make sure I kind of get the edges and corners. If you're using the Elmer's, you might want to spread it out to cover the whole thing. There we go. The hello again is a sticker. A couple of my pieces didn't pop out, so I'm gonna get them with my pokey tool. We'll save that for later. Again, these papers have two sides, so if you're interested in one side over the other side, that's totally up to you. And I'm gonna glue them down. There we go. I'm gonna stick some dimensionals, or if you've got foam tape, on the back of my sentiment. Again, if you wanna just glue it down, that's fine too. And your gem stickers. And there you have it for card number 2. This is the last card I'm going to put together for you today. Just a fun little different kind of folded card that opens this way. My inspiration was from Jackie Bolhuis. She is another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So let's begin. I'm going to dump out all my materials. Oop. Come on out, little guy. There you go. So this time I'm going to fold. This little piece is where the writing goes. I'm going to glue the card is the base. So I'm going to go ahead and glue, got again my envelope. I'm going to put my flower pieces over to the side a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Glue my designer series paper to And then this gets glued to here. And so this is my card base ready to go. To assemble my flower, I'm going to look at the pieces of my flower, and I'm actually going to get, let's see, what do I have? A scrap of another color so you can see it a little better. Here. There we go. So you've got 2 larger pieces and 1 smaller one, and when you glue these on, you're just going to kind of offset them. So if these petals are going this way, I'm going to turn this group of petals so that they fit in between and glue that on like so. And then I'm going to glue this little one on just on top. And again, offset from the one that's below it. The glue does take a little bit of time to dry, so at this point I would give it a little bit of time to dry before adhering your center part. So I'm going to look at the leaves. So it's at this point that I didn't realize my camera wasn't filming anymore, of course. But one thing I did want to show you too, that if you wanted a more dimensional effect on your flower, then you can just take the petals and kind of move them with your fingernail. You can use like a pencil if you want to kind of try to roll them a little, just to add a little bit more dimension. If you want to, you can do that to your petals too. But to glue the leaves on the back, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the edges of the petals and stick on my leaves the way I want them to kind of show. I can double check there. There we go. This piece right here is a sticker. So just like the sentiment, you're going to peel off that little backing and you can stick it right on and then glue it to your card base and this way. And there you go. Thank you so much for your support and thanks for crafting along with me.